evening, boys and girls. It's almost Christmas time. You see my little Christmas hat? I'm trying to get into Christmas spirits. Well, I apologize for being a little late this evening, but I still have the perfect story for you this evening. It's called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This book is produced and published by Rudolph Publishing Incorporation. Let's get started. Welcome to Christmas Town, home of Santa Claus and his helpers. My name is Sam, and I'm here to tell you the story of how a very special reindeer saved Christmas. But perhaps you've already heard of him. His name is Rudolph. You see, Rudolph was born with his glowing red nose. His parents worried that the other reindeers would make fun of him, so they hid his nose with a cap. That worked just fine until Rudolph went to his first game. But he met a girl named Clarice. Here's Clarice. Isn't she cute with a red bow in her hair? Rudolph was so happy to have met Clarice that he flew about excitedly and didn't notice when his nose cap fell off. The other reindeers teased him when they saw his bright nose and told him he couldn't play with them, so Rudolph ran away. Meanwhile, back at Santa's shop, an elf named Hermie was sad because he didn't enjoy making toys like the other elves. Hermie wanted to be a dentist, so he also ran away. When Hermie was in the woods, he met Rudolph. Would you like to meet Hermie the elf? Isn't he cute? But they became good friends when they met. But the great outdoors were more dangerous than Rudolph or Hermie had imagined. Thankfully, they happened to meet your kind, Cornelius, and kind explorer who was searching for silver and gold, and who was also happened to have a few tricks up his sleeve. Here's Yukon Cornelius. He looked brave and strong. Yukon knew all about the abominable snow monster, so when the Bumble tried to catch them, Yukon used his pick to make an ice float. He knew the Bumble couldn't swim, so they escaped by floating away to the island of misfit toys. Here's the abominable snow monster. All the world's unwanted toys live on the island. Rudolph promised them that if he ever saw Santa again, he would ask him to find them homes. How nice of Rudolph. But Rudolph worried that his bright nose would lead the bummer to them. So to keep his friends safe, he set off on his own. He traveled until he realized that he couldn't keep running away and decided it was time to go home. Here goes some of the toys that he would find homes for. A little girl doll, a choo-choo train. Back home, Rudolph discovered that the Bumble had trapped Clarice and his parents in his cave. Luckily, Yukon and Hermie came to the rescue. And when Rudolph and Hermie returned to Christmas Town, everyone apologized to them for having been so unkind. Then, when a big storm moved into Christmas Eve and Santa couldn't deliver presents or find homes for the toys, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer became the most famous reindeer of all by guiding Santa's sleigh with his nose and saving Christmas. That's the end, girls and boys. I have a great story for you tomorrow. And that story is called A Charlie Brown Christmas with two great guests. That will be Charlie Brown and his best friend Snoopy. So see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock noon, girls and boys. Don't forget, tune in 1 o'clock tomorrow. Randa's Reading Time. RAND apostrophe S Reading Time. See you then. Merry Christmas and have a good evening. Good night.